Hey there everybody, this is Earl Harville from Harville Vocal Studio, back with you yet again. This is the third installment in the series I'm doing with you on the vocal warm-up. In part one, we dealt with exercises that serve to stretch the vocal folds, to get more blood to the vocal folds so that they are more flexible, pliable, and ready to take on heavier vocal work. They also establish a good small but steady stream of air. The second installment was on the pharyngeal sounds, these very nasty, bratty, witchy sounds that help to get very good vocal cord closure and helps us to develop that nasal resonance, that bite in the sound that helps our voice to project, while also helping us build that solid middle voice as we transition from chest voice into the middle voice and then to a head voice. We have a consistent sound without extra pressure. The one downside, though, of the pharyngeal sounds is that the larynx lifts a little bit more than we would like for it to. In general, as we sing higher into our range, we do not want the larynx to rise. That actually brings us closer to a swallowing function, which is not going to work for singing. So the next group of exercises are those that help to lower the larynx, to get the larynx to stay more stable, therefore keeping our throat more open and relaxed and allowing the vocal cords to stay closed as they have to stretch and thin out to get to your higher range. So the first exercise we're going to do is a very dumb goog sound, G-O-O-G. Again, the larynx is going to sit lower than you probably are used to, unless you're an opera singer. But again, it's going to help keep that larynx from rising. It's going to keep those swallowing muscles from yanking the larynx out of position. So you're simply going to go goog, goog, goog. Say that a couple times, just speaking it. Goog, goog, goog. And actually place your fingers on your larynx. Goog, goog, goog. And feel how the larynx drops. So we're going to add a little scale to that. So it's going to sound like this. It's really dopey sounding. Goog, 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 goog. Goog, 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 goog. Goog, 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 goog. Now for me as a guy, goog, 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 I'm going through my first bridge where I transition from chest voice to the middle voice, or the mix area. Goog, 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 goog. But goog, 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 because I'm keeping a stable larynx, you don't feel me pulling up my chest voice. Goog, 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 which has my larynx raising way out of position. It's got me spreading my vowel, or what we call splatting or pulling chest. Not a good idea. Keeping the larynx dumber, keeping a dumb sound, letting the larynx stay low, and keeping a more oval sound. Goog, 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 goog. I can connect goog, 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 from chest into my middle voice. Goog, 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 easily. I'm going to jump a little bit. So now you're going to hear me go from chest to middle to head voice. Goog, 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 goog. Goog, 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 goog. Goog, 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 goog. Goog, 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 goog. So that gets me all the way to my third bridge as a male, taking me into pure head voice, but I stay connected all the way through. Ladies can start around a G below the middle C. Goog, 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 goog. So you're going to be all chest voice here. Goog, 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 goog. Goog, 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 goog. And here's where you start to shift that first bridge for you. And just keep going. Again, your goal is not to make a pretty sound. That is not the goal of this exercise. The goal is a functional one. We're trying to keep the larynx from being pulled up out of position, throwing your vocal coordination and balance completely off. We're going to move from goog to bub. Bub allows us to use a little bit more air than the goog did. Now, goog is great because the G consonant is fantastic to get the vocal cords to close. Bub allows us to use a little bit more air, and because B is what we call a plosive, we get more air expelled without having to work so hard to do it. So we get this. Bub, 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 bub. Bub, 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 bub. And again, you can put your fingers on your larynx. Bub, 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 to make sure it's not being lifted. Bub, 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 bub. Again, as a male, I'm going through my first bridge. Bub, 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 but I'm still completely connected. Bub, 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 from chest. Bub, 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 up through my middle voice. I'm going to jump a little bit. Now that's a male high C that I just did. And again, it's a consistent sound from chest voice through the middle voice up through the head voice. Again, ladies, start around the G below middle C. And keep taking that on up. Now we move from bub to mum. I love this one. This time we'll do it on the octave and a half scale. Mum 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 mum. My larynx is not pulling up. Mum 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 mum, and I'm not going hootie. Mum 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 mum, but I'm not pulling chest and going too yelly. Mum 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 mum. I'm staying consistent from bottom to top. Now the next sound that I really like, I think it's one of the best exercise sounds, at least I know it works well for me and for a lot of my students. It's the sound one. This one is great because the W at the front of that syllable is great for getting a lot of air out, again without push. Woo, 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 woo. And N on the end of it gives us a lot of warmth. Remember, N works with that whole pharyngeal thing. And then the vowel in the middle is sort of a dumb vowel, which keeps the larynx from wanting to pull up. So this is kind of the great sound. I'm again going to do this one on the octave and a half sound. One 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 one. One 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 one. One 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 one. One 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 one. One 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 one. That gets me all the way to my second bridge, coming out of my middle voice, going into head voice. Now, once you've done these sounds and you've done them pretty dopey, you know, with that very low larynx, we can kind of then go a slightly different direction and make it, instead of thinking super dopey, think super whiny, because then this is going to move us one step closer to actual singing. Luciano Pavarotti, the great operatic tenor, said that singing is basically crying on pitch. So this next approach to some of these same sounds will be to go from doing it super dopey, goog goog goog, to doing it more with a little bit of a whimper, like ah ah. When we whimper, the larynx still stays pretty stable, gets us good vocal cord closure, but moves us closer to a speech-like sound. So we're going to go back and do mum, for instance, with more of this cry. So we're going to do this. Mum, 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 mum. So not as dopey, but more whiny, more whimpery. Mum, 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 mum. We get good closure or adduction of the vocal cords. Mum, 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 mum. Even as I go through the bridge. Mum, 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 mum. My chords are able to stay together. Mum, 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 mum. I don't have to flip to falsetto like this. Mum, 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 mum. Because the chords can't stay together because I'm blowing too much air. But I'm not going to pull chest. Mum, 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 mum. Which is pulling chest up too much. Mum, 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 mum. The chords can stretch and thin out like they need to. Mum, 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 mum. And the resonance will shift from the front of my mouth along the soft palate as I go into my mix. Mum, 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 mum. Mum, 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 mum. And these should be really comfortable exercises. You should not feel like you're having to work really hard to do it if you're doing them correctly. Mum, 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 mum. Here's that second bridge. Mum, 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 mum. So I'm going into pure head voice on the top, but it's very connected, so it's not wimpy at all. Mum, 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 mum. And here's the tenor high C or the male high C. Mum, 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 mum. And that cry, that whimper, again, it's going to keep the larynx more stable. It's going to get us good vocal cord closure. It's going to allow us to be able to get a sound that's got some real presence, but without push. Now, another sound that I really like to use once we've done this is to use the sound go. Again, we've got that G consonant, which is great for getting the chords closed. And the O allows us to kind of lean into the sound a little bit more. We can get a little bit more what we call vocal compression. The vocal cords Stay closed, we get a little deeper vibration, so we get a little bit of a bigger sound. So we're going to use go with that cry. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. This is all the way up to my second bridge. Go, 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 go. You can also then do no. Again, that N consonant helps a lot for us. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Once you've done those, you can even try doing a sustain at the end to see if you can keep that solid sound with a lot of good vocal compression when you get to the higher note and you hold it out like this. No, 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 no. And that keeps the chords closed. It gets you the needed resonance you need and allows you to stay connected from chest voice through middle voice into your head voice. These exercises will become your great friends. They will be a great help to you in developing the strength of your voice in your middle voice, but also just making it a very consistent sounding instrument from the bottom part of your range to the top part of your range. Be on the lookout, because coming soon will be the Harville Vocal Studio Vocal Athlete Vocal Warm-Up Program. And that will be coming to you in another couple of months. And these videos that I'm doing are kind of a preview to that program. In the next installment, we're going to do some exercises, again, that are going to sound a little strange, that are now going to help us further get rid of excess vocal tension, will help us get rid of tongue tension, and will help to make the voice now sound a little more normal. We're going to move toward kind of normalizing the voice after doing all these exercises, building up coordination. Keep watching. I'm so happy to do this for you. Please leave some messages. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if these videos are of any value to you. Have a good one. Keep singing. Bye-bye.